My name's Brother Tunde Church-Olushe. I'm here to testify to the glory and the goodness of God. This journey is a very long journey that started from, let's say, 2009. And it has been a very long one, very challenging one. But I'm not here to talk about the challenges. I'm here to talk about the victory. I'm here to talk about what God has done, the God of this commission has done. We've seen a lot of downfalls in my business. We've seen a lot of near success syndrome. We've seen a lot of business failures. We've seen a lot of challenges. But we have seen God. I've seen that even in those challenges, God was training our hands to make war. He was building us up for victories. We've been in business for quite a while. My company, we've tried, and we're into oil and gas. But the time came, I was really down, and I came to this commission. I joined this commission. I was one of the persons that went, before even Pastor Jerry came to Abuja, I went to Umahia. And he was on his way to come to Abuja. And I sent him a message there. And he got to the airport. But when he was getting to the airport to go back to Umahia, I was coming back to Abuja. But never deterred me. I said, no problem. If I won't see Pastor Jerry, I'll be here. That's to tell you how I was pushed the word. But I came here. And when I got here, I started taking the word, joining NSPPD every morning. And one day, I was called. For my company to put in for a job. We have applied before for a particular field. We were transiting. And that was the season when Pastor Jerry said, you are in your transition season. So I knew even I and the company had to transit. So we were transiting from just being an oil and gas trading company to going to services. So we went into it and were called and we said, put in for a job, and we did put in for a job. I built some OEM partners overseas, but on a particular field. But this day came and I was called, apply for this, and we did. We went in, dropped our bid documents and all that, and then we were called to come and defend what we dropped in. But I didn't have an OEM partner for that particular field. But the companies that were contending with me had. So I got there, and I heard that word. Pastor Jerry said that this success or this breakthrough will answer to 14 years. And I held on to that word, that 14 years was going to be restored. I've tagged this testimony, restoration with compensation. Why is that so? We got there and our contenders told us they were most qualified. I wasn't qualified, but that morning, Pastor Jerry, I want to thank you for two things that are pronounced here. And one is the word in season. You speak into the season of man. And the other part is the right word. The Bible calls it the right word. You say the right word. Every morning I tune into NSPPD, just a word that just speaks to me. Not just to me. There's one I take very, very dear to. Whenever you say the stone that the builders rejected, I've turned into the chief cornerstone. You are not just prophesying and just declaring, but you're talking to me because my company is called Cornerstone Energy. Today, we got there. When I got there, the guy said to me, one of them said, I don't know why I just love your company name, Cornerstone Energy. He said, where's Chief Cornerstone? I said, that's the group. It's Chief Cornerstone Energy. So that's the group. And he laughed. And we went in there. I saw my contenders collapsing their structures. I saw them say to me, take our OEM partners, let them work with you. I saw them say to me, we want you to run the company and turn us into subcontractors. I saw them say to me, even when we went for the defense of the commercial was submitted, they said to us, take a discount for us from this money you have bidded for. I said to them, you have to add to me, because I didn't come here to take away. I came here to add. I saw them say the contract has to be changed to accommodate the money you have bidded for. I just want to return the glory to God. That Friday we signed the contract, and yesterday I flew back to share the testimony. But there's something I want us to go back with. When I got here yesterday, I started having jitters, and many of us within the auditorium here that have jitters when you want to share your testimony. I had my spirit say that, why do I want to testify now? What if they just signed the contract, you've not gotten it? But I said to myself on two things. He said, what you commit into his hand is faithful to keep. So I came here this morning to give glory to God and say, what God cannot do does not exist. Brother, let me tell you something. This is the biggest contract I've ever had. I'm not talking about contracts in naira. I'm talking about something in 7 digits in United States currency. I'm talking about something that I will not go outside these shores to look for work for, but I will employ people, expatriates, to come and work for me. It can only be God. And what God cannot do, does not exist.
What God cannot do,